Hello and welcome to the No Filter Experience channel. So today it's all about money, savings, loans, borrowing, anything financial. And I'll just be talking a little bit about what our parents have been doing to make sure that we are going to school. And when I say we, our parents, I mean the children who are at their 30s at the moment, late 20s, those children. I know our generation at the moment, we are against getting loans, borrowing money, joining Saccos. But if you ask your parents how they managed to get you from the lower primary all the way to secondary and campus, you'll be shocked. They survived mostly by loans. Speaking from experience, when I was growing up, I used to say that I do not want to take a loan because every time I borrowed my mom money, she'd be like, she doesn't have money. But every Monday to Friday, she's going to work. So I was like, wait, mom, where does your money go to? And she's like, baby, you're in school. You need school fees. And the money that I'm paid by the government, she's a teacher, is not enough to pay our rent, to buy you food, and to take you to school. And thank God for my mom, because I went to a very good school all the way from primary up to campus level. But this money that she was earning could not be enough for me to go to those schools. So what she did was she would constantly take loans. She joined Saccos that enabled her to take loans in order to enable me to go to good schools. So with this generation that we're in, the late 20s, the early 20s actually, the early 30s, we need to rethink our financial freedom and the way we spend our money. It's okay to join a Sacco and just contribute 1,000 a month or 2,000. It's okay to join a saving platform and contribute 1,000, 2,000. This money will in return help you when things are tough. And when you're talking about things being tough, 2 years ago we had COVID-19 come to us, and most of us didn't have even the tiny bit of savings. We were living from hand to mouth. And when COVID came and people were to be laid off from work, it was very difficult. And then do you know what happened? The economy just decided to, spiral up. And now things were expensive. We have COVID. People are not being employed anymore. And those employed are being paid half salary, or even they're going months without money. And just imagine if you had a little bit of saving in a Sacco, or even in a money market fund, or anywhere else that you feel comfortable to put your money in, but not the banks. Because I feel, my opinion is, when you put your money in the bank, it's just sitting there. It's not earning any interest. So imagine if you had put your money in the Sacco, and at the end of the month, they're giving you some interest, or they're paying you some dividends. During that COVID-19, if things were really tough, you'd have the opportunity to go and get a few thousands that can last you longer until you get the next job. Or if you're able to save in a money market fund or in any other saving platform that gives you interest, you'd have been able to survive better during that COVID-19 period. So it's up to us to look at it. Having to borrow loan from different Saccos or even different banks, it's not a problem. The problem is how you manage the money. Why are you seeking that loan? Because for our parents, they use the money very well. Speaking from experience, my mom used the money to take us to school, and that is how we got to learn. And I was never chased home for school fees. So I'm really grateful. Thank you, Mom, for that. And I'm now learning from it. I'm now learning that even though I do not need to borrow loan today, it's okay for me to just throw that 1,000 and now in that Sacco. It's okay for me to just save a little bit as 2,000 or 500 or 1,000 in that money market fund, because You never know, a few years from now you might need that money, or a few months from now you might want to buy something and you do not have the exact amount and you really need to buy it at the moment. That is where a Sacco comes in. You take the money, they give you a loan from whatever amount you have been able to save, you add it, you purchase what it is you wanted to purchase, and then later on refund the money to them, refund the money back to the Sacco. That is how people are growing in this economy, because it is very hard to get a whole 1 million shillings to buy a plot of land from 30,000 salary per month. So what do? From the 30,000 salary you get, you save as little as 1,000. Before you know it, that's 1,000 will enable you to get the 1 million shillings, and you can later buy a piece of land somewhere, build it, probably when you take another loan, and then you're able to now pay back the loan, but you living away from paying rent. That is how people are surviving. It's not easy, yes, but it's a step we are taking towards ensuring that we are using the resources that are available to us. Because with that 30,000 shillings, if you say you're not going to take a loan, you're going to save until it gets to 1 million. How long will it take you to get to that 1 million? Because remember, you still have the bills, you still have to commute to your workplace, you still have to eat, and you still have to pay your rent. So minus all that deductions, and you still have to pay tax, KRA, remember? So minus all that deductions, when will you hit the 1 million shillings that you need to buy a piece of land? My people, do your own research about finances. There's so many information out there that you can educate yourself about finance that can help you save as little as 500, and before you know it, in a few years to come, you're able to purchase something you never thought you could. That's it for today. Till next time, see ya.